Okay, guys.
My favorite players are
Okay.
my
Okay,
favorite
we'll
players
again
are
talk. Guys,
my favorite players are Haaland, Mo Salah, and Ronaldo. Mo Salah is he's Egypt, and they didn't make it. But I don't know. Is Holland Netherlands?
okay, listen. If you guys are, let's get to class because we have a match to watch Portugal, guys. So let's start, okay?
Portugal versus Ghana.
Portugal versus Ghana.
Yes, exactly. So I want both of you to sit straight. We'll start with meditation, okay? Mukund, you want to change?
If it's comfortable for you, let's begin by taking a gentle deep breath in through the nose
It's Mukund. Okay,
and
now sit
out
straight.
through the mouth. And with that exhalation, adopting a comfortable posture of awareness, returning the breath to its natural.
Okay, yes, I told
Allowing
him.
your attention to gently drop into this present moment. And without turning or looking around, just lightly bringing into your awareness all that's in your surrounding space. And with your next out breath, allowing your focus to fall onto one specific object that's in your field of vision. And it's not an intense stare, so just maintaining it as a very soft focus.
Okay. All of you, both of you can open your eyes now. What we're gonna, okay, this is a problem. I think I have used someone else's. 1 second. This is not your PPT. This is your PPT, yes. Okay, what we're doing today is inferences. Can one of you tell me what?
Frozen.
Sorry?
You're frozen.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, we can still hear though, Mukund. An inference is like a prediction, like you predict what's gonna happen.
Okay, you think inference is a prediction. Mugun, what about you? What do you think inference is?
A prediction, because we learned this we learned it in first. I forgot what the word was. We learned this in first.
Okay. So we're looking at inferences. It's mostly in, like, apart from being a prediction, it's about drawing a conclusion about something. Okay. So when you read something and you draw a conclusion, after reading this, I think this is what is going to happen. So it is sort of a prediction, yes, but it's mostly a conclusion about something in a story. For example, in a story that wasn't completely explained by the author. So an inference is always something that you draw. Okay. You draw an inference. So an author hasn't mentioned something, but suppose you're reading something scary, okay, and you're reading a thriller where the author is mentioning, he heard a sound in the basement, and he didn't directly tell you if there's someone, but your inference is that someone broke into the house, right? So that's an inference, or that's a conclusion that you are drawing when the author is not mentioning something directly. Okay. So, Mukut, can you read what's written here in white?
Okay. All of it?
Yeah.
I can't see the presentation.
You can't see my presentation?
I can't see it.
I think it's your net. Mukund, you can see it, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to log back in, Pranav?
Sure. Okay.
Or like just...
I'll log back in.
Okay.
I get 5-minute relaxation time.
Wow, no, there's no relaxation time. Aren't you gonna watch the match?
Yeah, but I'm gonna stuff into a blanket and watch it.
Wow, great. It's night for us. You're just gonna lie down till Pranav joins in, okay?
That Hannah.
Okay. So I read it again for both of you. Every time Tana gets ready to leave her house, her dog Buck whines. He looks at his leash by the door, and then he looks at Tana. So can any of you, can one of you tell me what the inference we can make is from here? What's the inference, or what conclusion can you draw by reading this? Can you tell me? Mukund, I wanted to sit straight and tell me. Come on.
The inference thing?
Yes. Or Pranav?
William Shakespeare.
What?
William Shakespeare.
Where are you seeing William Shakespeare?
William Shakespeare.
On your screen.
On my screen?
Yeah, on your presentation.
Oh my God, I don't know what is happening. 1 second. You can't see my slide.
We can see your screen, but it's
It was on the William Shakespeare slide.
Okay, now you can see, right?
So
it says now we can see.
I can see.
I can see.
Okay. So can you tell me what the inference to this story this is? Like we've read these two lines, right? So what can you understand from this? So let's look at the dog.
Buck wants to go with Tana everywhere she goes.
Excellent. It's as simple as that. So inference is just as simple as that. By reading this, you're understanding that Buck is wanting to go everywhere that Tana goes, right? So next one, Pranav will tell me, okay? So what we're doing is we're going to read the paragraph and circle the inference. All right? So Pranav, can you read number 1 and tell me what the inference is?
When Daniel saw a big dog, When Daniel saw a big dog, he grew quiet. The dog wagged its tail. Daniel took a careful step backwards.
Okay. Dylan. It's Dylan. Yeah. So tell me which one is the inference? You said Daniel.
Daniel.
Okay. Which one is the inference?
Daniel is nervous around dogs.
Dylan is nervous around dogs is the inference. And how can you draw this inference, Pranav?
Yeah.
How did you understand that?
Because he saw a big dog and he grew quiet.
And he took careful step backwards, right? So basically, when you're drawing inferences or conclusions, you're acting as a detective, right? So what do detectives do? Okay, what do detectives do? Detectives look for proof, right? So the detective has looked for one proof, that Daniel grew quiet and Daniel took careful step backwards, right? So these are the two proofs for the inference that Daniel is nervous around dogs. Mukund, number 2.
Margot's dog is Lula. Is it Lula?
Yeah.
Okay, Margot's dog is named Lula. When Lula was younger, she could go on long walks with Margot. Lula is 14 years old now.
Yes.
Lula cannot go on. I think it's Lula goes on long walks. I mean, wait, let me see. Wait. Let me see. I think it's Lula goes on long walks.
Okay. So why do you think that, Mukund? Is that proof?
Yeah, it says Lula is 14 years old now. Proof.
Yeah, okay. But if he's 14 years old, he cannot long walk. Have a brain, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So, Mukund, the thing is, we are saying that when Lula was younger, she could go on long walks with Margot. Okay. So if she could go on long walks now also, then the author wouldn't have mentioned this. But the author is mentioning that when Lula was younger, she could go on long walks with Margot. Lula is 14 years old now. That means she's old now, so she can't go on long walks. So Lula cannot go on long walks anymore. You get it? Did you understand why? So if Lula could still go on long walks, then why would the author even bother to tell us that when Lula was younger, so author would tell us that Lula goes on long walks now. But since they are mentioning that when she was younger, they went on long walks, we understand that she cannot go on long walks anymore because she's 14 and she's pretty old now. Okay? Okay. Pranav, next.
Sometimes mice run into our house. Our dog Snow White can sniff out any mice. Snow has found mice under our fridge, behind our sofa, and between our bookshelves. Yesterday, Snow started sniffing around the kitchen. Snow smelled a mouse behind the sofa. Snow smelled a mouse in the kitchen. Snow smelled a mouse in the kitchen.
Yes, this was pretty easy for both of you, I think. I don't know why this was put here. Okay, great. So we understand inferences now, guys. So
Yeah,
even if
I
the
got.
author is not
I
even if
got
the author
two
is not
right.
telling you anything directly, you are understanding, you're using your detective skills to look for proof and come to a conclusion. Okay. Mukund, I want you to read number 1.
Bart's dog Noodles leaves fur everywhere. When Noodles gets on the couch, the cushions are covered in golden fur. When Noodles is on the carpet, a layer of golden fur is left behind. This morning, Bart found a heap of fur on his bed.
Okay. So can you tell me what inference can you draw from here? Any inference?
I think Bart found a heap of fur on his bed.
Yeah. So that means what? So that is your evidence. What is the inference? So you have to draw a conclusion from it, right? So from this, what do you understand? Like about
That Noodles
Bart's.
leaves fur everywhere.
Sorry.
That Noodles leaves golden layers of fur everywhere.
That is said to you, but we are saying in inferences, you are trying to draw an inference which the author has not mentioned. So the author has mentioned that Bart's dog Noodles leaves fur everywhere. Okay. Then we are saying Noodles gets on the couch, the cushions are covered in golden fur. When Noodles is on the carpet, a layer of golden fur is left behind. This morning, Bart found a heap of fur on his bed. That means what has happened? Where was Bart?
On his bed.
Yes. So the thing is, now since we have seen a heap of fur on his bed, that means Bart was on his bed playing, right? So that is simply the inference because the author has not mentioned it and you're drawing a conclusion from it. Okay. Did you understand that?
Yeah, and I got that correct.
Okay, fine. Pranav, number 2.
On Monday, Nico bought a new box of rice crackers. It had 10 packets. He asked his siblings not to eat his rice crackers. On Friday, Nico saw 3 packets of rice crackers in the trash. He saw rice cracker crumbs on the floor.
What can your inference be from here?
That his siblings ate some of his rice cakes.
That is sibling. Yes. So how many? How many of his rice crackers did his siblings eat?
3.
Yeah. So 3 packets of rice crackers in the trash can. So packets in the trash can, that means they ate it. And number 2 evidence is there were crumbs on the floor. Right? This is how.
So should I tell you something? Why is there 2 pronouns?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you had joined for audio, but then that's just there. Did you log
I
in for a different
I
device?
tried joining on this. I put the meeting ID and password, and I couldn't. This screen didn't pop up, so then I just joined again.
Okay, I'll just remove it then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, why do we use inferences, guys? What do you think? Like, why are inferences required? Like, why is it important? Why is it important for you to draw a conclusion while you're reading, like a story or any book? What do you think, Pranav,
I don't know.
Mukund?
I don't know either.
Okay, so basically the thing is, it's something that we always do unconsciously, okay? We don't have to get to the end of something to understand what's actually happening, even with our lives, even with books when we're reading. So it makes us a better reader. So for example, if you're taking the example of a book, when we're reading, you're gathering information. Somewhere you understand it, somewhere you feel, okay, I think this is how the story is going to end. Since this is happening, I think this is what's going to happen. Even when you're watching a movie, okay guys, even when you're watching football, okay, if you're watching a football game, if you're seeing something happening, you can gather evidence to actually infer, okay, I think this team is going to win. Okay, I'm kind of inferring that since this player is playing this way, since the goalkeeper is bad, something like that, you infer to get to the conclusion, right? Is that right? Do you guys infer anything?
Yeah, because David DJ is terrible.
Sorry?
Yes. And you made a
Okay,
point. David DJ is terrible.
okay, fine. All right. Uh, okay, both of you are going to read this passage. So Mukund start, then I'll stop you. You read till here, and then Pranav will read.
Okay. Corbin's first day at his new school went great. When his classmate Talia showed him around the school, she told him that the school she told him that the school
Okay, just ignore that.
he
Told him at the school buses.
she told him that the school buses leave the school at 3:15 in the afternoon, sharp every day. Oh, that's okay, said Corbin. I'm a walker.
Continue, Pranav.
Later, after the final bell rang, Corbin stayed behind a little while to talk to his teacher. When he finally left, he saw a boy from another class running down the hallway with his backpack. The boy looked worried. A few minutes later, Corbin saw the same boy along with few other kids standing in a line outside the school office. Corbin noticed that the time was 3:20.
Okay. What is the question here? Why are students lining up outside the school office?
I know.
I know
They
because
missed the bus.
Okay,
They missed the bus.
I think they missed the bus.
I said that first.
I said that
both of
first,
you
you
said.
Mr. Party Pants.
Okay.
I'm 40 face.
I did do that.
Okay, both of you said that together. Now you have to tell me why you think so. So okay, you say one.
Because
Guys,
No.
tell Ia
Turn
said
off.
that the bus goes at 3:15 sharp and it's 3:20.
okay. So can you guys mark out the evidences here?
Turn off.
Okay, Mukund.
I hate you.
Mukund, I want you to mark out the evidences on the screen. And Pranav, you can do it as well.
And when I was reading it, that girl, Thalia, he said the buses leave at 3:15 in the afternoon sharp every day.
Okay.
And then Corbin said that's okay because I'm a walker. And he was talking to the teachers because he's not a busser. But those other kids, they might be they might be the bussers, and then they miss the bus.
Okay, okay.
Not even evidence, Mukund. You don't know anything.
Not
You
the
don't
entire thing.
Dumbhead.
Okay. Why are students lining up? Okay. you can't say the entire story when I'm asking for evidence. You have to just say this happened. That's why I think the students were lining up
Here's
outside
some
the school office.
proof
Okay.
of evidence. So the girl said that the buses leave at the school buses leave the school at 3:15 in the afternoon sharp every day. And Corbin noticed that there was a few boys um outside the school office. And then Corbin noticed that the time was 3:20, so they were late for the bus.
Okay. So both of you are right. Both of your evidences are correct. So, but whenever I'm asking for evidence, just pick out whatever is exactly relevant. Okay, not the entire thing. So that is why that is how we understand why students are lining up outside the school office, right? Okay. Now I'm gonna read this once. Then I'm gonna divide you guys, and you guys will read this again. Then we'll go from there. But I want you guys to pay attention to this. Okay. So it says, so the passage topic is a new park. Okay. Gyang, time to get in the car. Groaning loudly, Gyang dragged his feet downstairs and made his way to the front door. Before he stepped out, he looked wishfully at the TV. Normally, Gyang would sleep late on Saturdays and then watch his favorite shows, but today was different. Gyang's mom had volunteered to do some outdoor work, and she was making him go with her. Gyang's mom was a member of a land conservation group. Their goal was to help wildlife and people in the community by transforming lands that had been neglected and polluted with trash into community parks and trails. Today, the group was cleaning up an area of land that would become Huron Park. This land had been polluted by people for years. The group was going to pick up garbage, post signs, and clear a trail so that visitors would know that this land was now a protected park. Anyone caught littering at the park would be breaking the law and could get into trouble. Several people were already there when Gyang and his mom arrived. Gyang saw his kids, Gyang saw kids and adults picking up trash and posting signs. He noticed a group standing around one man who wore a cap. The man's badge said Roger, and people were asking him what jobs they should do. Gyang's mom went to ask Roger what job she and Gyang should do. That man must be in charge, thought Gyang. Soon, Gyang and his mom were clearing garbage from an old trail. Gyang got to check out Huron Park as he walked, and it was beautiful. It had grass and hills, it had a creek. Gyang saw lots of birds, and he was excited when he saw a deer. He had never had so much fun doing work on a Saturday before, and he didn't even miss TV. Okay, so I would want Mukund to read first part and Pranav to read second part. So Mukund, start.
Is it Giang?
It's Gyang, I think, but it's a proper noun. Okay, say whatever.
Okay, Giang, time to get in the car. Groaning loudly, Giang dragged his feet downstairs and made his way to the front door. Before he stepped out, he looked wishfully at the TV. Normally, Yang would sleep late on Saturday and then watch his favorite show, but today was different. Yang's mom had volunteered to do some outdoor work, and she was making him go with her. Yang's mom was a member of a land conservation group.
Conservation. Okay, what is conservation, guys? What is land conservation? Conservation is basically protection, okay? So to conserve something is to protect something. Okay. Yes. Then
Conservation group. Their goal was to help wildlife and people in the community by transforming lands that had been neglected and
neglected. So land that had that so lands that were not taken care of properly. So that is neglected. So they were not taken care of, and the land which people want to conserve or protect and turn it into a community park and trail. What is a trail?
mm,
Do we know what trails are? Pranav?
I don't know.
Huh?
What are what?
A trail.
Like a place like where you walk.
Yeah. So it's like a trail. It's like a rope. Fine. Park on trail. Okay. Continue, Mukund.
okay. Where are we? And
Today.
that had been trashed into community parks and trails. Hey, the group was on cleaning up an area of land that would become Huron Park. This land had been polluted by people for years. The group was going to pick up garbage, post signs, and clear a trail so that visitors would know that that this land was now a protected park.
Okay. Pranav?
A protected park, and anyone caught littering at the park would be breaking the law and could get into trouble. Several people were already there when Lang and his mother arrived. Lang saw kids and adults picking up trash and posting signs. No, he noticed a group standing around one man who wore a cap. The man's badge said Roger, and people were asking him what jobs they should do. Glang's mom went to ask Roger what job she and Glang should do. That that mom must be in charge. That man must be in charge. That thought Glang. Soon Glang and his mom were cleaning garbage from an old trail. Glang got to check out Herson Park
Heron
as
Park.
Heron Park as he worked, and it was beautiful. It had grass and hills. It had a creek. Glenn saw lots of birds, and he was excited when he saw a deer. He had never had so much fun doing work on a Saturday before, and he didn't even miss the TV.
Okay. Great. Any okay. Any words that you didn't understand, guys? Conservation we have done. Trails you know now. Anything else that you didn't know?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So there are a few questions here. We'll go one by one, okay? So before Gyang saw Heron Park, how did he want to spend his Saturday? Explain why you
Um,
think. Mukund.
so Glang wanted to she just wanted to sleep in and then watch her favorite shows.
Yes. Oh. All right. Pranav, why do you think that the it's not conversation, it's conservation. Conservation group felt they needed to protect the land at Heron Park. Use details from the story to explain your answer. Why do you think they wanted to protect or conserve the land?
Because it was littered. People were littering there for a long time, and it was really lit. Had lots of litter on it, so they wanted to clean it and make it into a better park.
Okay. So if you look here, it's basically their goal was, I'll just mark it out for you guys. So it says that their goal was to help wildlife and people in the community by transforming lands that had been neglected, like neglected is not taken care of, and polluted with trash into community parks and trails, right? And again, if you see, this land had been polluted by people for years, which you were right, Pranav. And the group was going to pick up the garbage, and they were posting signs. Can you see the sign here? What does it say?
It says, please keep our park clean.
Yes. So they were posting signs so that the visitors would know that it is a protected park. And if someone littered, they would be breaking law. So since now it's under their group, it's a park where they are working on. If you litter there now, you'll be breaking a rule. Before, why do you think it wouldn't be breaking a rule?
Mm,
Why do you think it wouldn't be breaking a rule before this happened?
because a lot of people were littering before.
A lot of people were littering before, and also it was not a protected park before by a conservation group, right? Okay. Number three, why would littering at the park be breaking? Okay, that already answered that. Okay. Mukund, why did Gang think Roger was in charge of cleaning up the park? So that was an inference he made, right? He was not sure, but he said,
Why did Glenn think Roger was in charge of the park? Cleaning up the park. I think yeah, Glenn didn't thought Roger was in charge because everybody was going to him and asking him what to do and stuff.
yeah. So there were a group of people surrounding him, and they were asking him what to do, and that's why. So this was an inference that Gang made, right? Okay. Pranav, number five.
Explain why Ging didn't miss the TV.
You guys have butchered the name since the beginning. One said
Glang.
Jiang, one said Glang, one said Jang Jang. What is this? Okay, explain why Jiang.
Glang. It's Glang. Glang.
It's
Glang.
not L, it's I.
It's
But
Ging.
it's
It's G-A.
It's
It's
Glang.
G-A. It's G-A.
G-I.
It's Glang.
Guys,
It's Glang.
have you
G-A.
guys gone blind? It's
It's
G-I-A.
Glang.
It's G-A.
Fine,
It's
fine, Glang.
Glang. It's
Tell me
Glang.
why Glang didn't miss the TV.
Because
Pranav?
he was having fun cleaning up the park.
Tell me more. What was he excited about at the park?
He saw animals. He was excited about seeing a deer.
What animal? He didn't see animals. He saw one animal. What animal
A
did he
deer.
see?
A deer.
Yes. And what was the name of the park?
Harrison Park.
What? I want both of you to write it in the chat. I want to see the wonderful spellings you will come up with. I want you both to write the name of the park.
Okay. Harrison
Come
Park.
on, Mukund. You don't have to write an essay. You have to write the name of the park.
Harrison Park.
Are you describing the park? If you're taking so much time, you better be describing the park.
Park.
Okay, whoever gets the right name, I'm going to give you 5 points now. Tell me fast.
Harrison Park.
Harrison.
You guys forgot the name? Really?
Yup.
Harrison.
It's Harrison Park.
Whoever finds the name first? What's the name? And you have to put it in the chat. Don't shout it out. Put it in the chat. Right spelling.
Done.
I
You
don't find
still got
it.
it wrong. How did you still get it wrong?
It's
This is the
Herson
right one.
Park.
Guys, it's Heron Park. It's Heron.
I accidentally put S. I accidentally put Herson Park.
I'm gonna type that in. I definitely won that.
Okay.
I at least can get.
Okay. Now I want. Guys.
You
Now I
can-
want one of you to tell me the meaning of this. Okay. Where did that go?
I want to leave the class early. I want to get chips and some other stuff for the game.
Oh, so do I, mister. So sit down.
Oh, I am.
But you have. It's nighttime for you.
I will stay up and watch Brazil's match as well, okay? So
What?
tell me.
You're gonna
What? Guys, I'm going to stay up till 2:30 a.m. to watch the match. But please tell me what I've circled.
Creek.
A creek. A creek is a type of water lake thing.
Pond.
Yes. Not a pond. This is a
It's a
creek,
lake.
okay? Can you
A
see?
lake.
It's like a stream of, yeah.
It's a stream of water.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I want both of you to answer in 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just put the right, correct answer in the chat. So when you make an inference about a story, what are you doing? Reading about something that the author wrote. Number 2, figure out something that is not directly stated. Do research to find out more about the story's subject. Or number 4, look for certain words and phrases in the story. So when you're making an inference, what are you doing? 1, 2, 3, or 4? I want you to put the right one in the chat.
Do we have to? Can we just put number 4, like number 3, number 2?
Just put the number.
I put 2 numbers.
You have to tell me 1. The correct answer is only 1. Okay, both of you got it wrong.
It's 2.
It's 1.
It's 2.
2.
What are we saying, guys? So inference, what did we say? 1 second. Inference, what did we say? We say that the author is not directly telling you something, right? You are finding it out with proof. So read about something that the author...
I put 2 or 4.
Yeah, you only can do 1.
So
guys, so what are you doing? You're looking for proof in the text to figure out something that is not directly stated by the author, right? So it's a conclusion or it's a prediction that you are making, obviously, right? Can both of you sit straight? I'm not going to let you go for match.
But then you can't go for match.
Okay, now you know how to blackmail me. Nice. Okay. Okay. Okay, now guys, we are doing a quick conjunction. Do we know what conjunctions are?
Nope. Not today.
We don't know what conjunctions are?
No.
Okay. So conjunctions are basically words or 2, 3 words that joins joins 2 sentences or 2 phrases. Okay. So for example, so it's an adverb. Okay. A conjunctive adverb is a part of a speech, okay, which joins 2 sentences or phrases. So have you heard of these words before? Can you read the words here, Mukund?
okay, 1 sec. The words are additionally, also, besides, furthermore, in addition, moreover.
Have you heard of these words before?
I only heard of also.
I heard additionally. I heard also. I heard besides. I heard in addition. I don't know moreover.
Okay,
Or
that's fine.
I only heard also.
Okay, so what is additionally? Pranav, can you tell Mukund what additionally is?
What? Additionally is like additionally you will
You're doing
additionally you will be 18 years old.
No, it's not that. I'll tell you. So if I tell you something like, okay, Pranav, you're going to clean the room. Additionally, you're going to walk the dog. Okay, so that means in addition to this, you're going to do this. So it's another word for also actually. Additionally is another word for also. It means you will do this. Also, you will do this. Okay. So you're going to clean the room. Additionally, you're going to walk the dog. Is that clear, Mukund?
No, additionally means that you're adding something.
That is when you're talking about math. In English, it's mostly additionally means in addition to something, you're doing this. Okay. You're going to read 2 paragraphs. Additionally, you're going to read the book as well. Okay. It's like that. If we do the exercise, we're going to understand it better. So, this is the exercise. Okay, come on, guys. It says there are a few options right here, okay? So, you have to tell me which you think goes here. Can you read the first one, Pranav?
Jeremy kept talking in class. Blank, he got in trouble.
Okay, so the words are here. Can you tell me which word will go here? Which conjunction will go here?
However.
Okay, so Jeremy kept talking in class.
No, on the other hand.
Okay, so are these two related? Did Jeremy get in trouble because he was talking in class?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can say Jeremy kept talking in class and that's why he got in trouble. We can say that, right? Mukund? Seems like you're not going to get to watch the match. I'll let Pranav go.
No, please.
Okay, so tell me, why you... Okay, Mukund, you are not playing now. Why are you warming up? Just sit down and answer, okay? Tell me. So, Pranav said these two are related. Do you agree that Jeremy kept talking in class and that's why he got into trouble? Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
So, another word for that's why, or like, because this happened, that is why this happened is therefore. So, Jeremy kept talking, therefore he got in trouble. I threw the ball at Mukund, therefore he got hurt. Okay.
I have a good one. Pranav was a ballet dancer.
Okay. Great. Lovely song. I think a new country should have a national anthem by that. But let's just stay. Okay. Next one. Mukund, can you read the next one?
She went into the store. Blank, she didn't find anything. However, she didn't find anything.
Excellent.
I mean, she wanted to buy.
Excellent. Okay. Pranav, number 3.
I like you a lot. Blank, I think we should be best friends. However.
No, I already said however. You can't do it again.
No. So this two is okay. Are you talking about friend zoning someone? It's not friend zoning, okay? It's basically
on the other hand.
No. In fact.
Addition. I said in fact.
Sorry. So I like you a lot. In fact, I think we should be best friends. So since I like you a lot, in fact, I think we should be best friends. Did we understand that? What do you think in fact means? What do you think in fact means?
I think we should be best friends.
Yeah, it's basically used to emphasize the truth of something. That since I like you, in fact, we should be best friends. Okay. Number 4.
Are you getting all these answers?
Sorry?
How are you getting all these answers?
In my brain.
Okay. Number 4. Your dog got into my yard. Blank. He dug up my petunias.
Petunias. These are flowers, okay?
Petunias.
Okay. I think it's on the other hand.
No.
However, on the other hand,
How
Your
about
dog, guys, what did we discuss right now? Your dog got into my yard. Huh?
in addition?
Yes. So your dog got into my yard and also he dug up my petunias. So another word for and also is in addition, like we said, right? So in addition, which says your dog got into my yard. In addition, he dug up my petunias. Pranav.
you're my friend. You're my friend, Blank. I feel like you're taking advantage of me. On the other hand,
You're my friend. On the other hand, I feel like you're taking advantage of me. Does that sound right?
no. It's non-endless.
It's nonetheless. Okay.
Nonetheless, nonetheless. Oh, Anga. Is that
Why, guys? I think guys should do stand-up comedy. Both of you together. Okay. Guys, 1 second. Nonetheless means in spite of. Do we know what in spite of means?
No.
You don't know what in spite of means? So
No.
in spite of means even if. Okay, so
What does
you're my
even
friend.
if mean?
So like even if you're my friend, I feel like you're taking advantage of me. Like even though you're my friend, I feel like you're taking. So are friends supposed to take advantage of you?
Nope.
So that's what. So taking advantage and you being my friend are kind of opposites, right? So even though you're my friend, I feel like you're taking advantage of me. So that it means nonetheless. So you're my friend. Guys, wait. Nonetheless, you're my friend. You're my friend. Nonetheless, I feel like you're taking advantage of me. Okay. Number 6.
Okay. My car payments are high. On the other hand, I really enjoy driving such a nice vehicle.
Yes. So in conjunctions, you see sometimes one idea reinforces the other idea. So like this, these two are related. Because of this, this is happening. Here, these two are opposites. So my car payments are high, but that means it's opposite, right? But I really enjoy driving the car. So there's a conflict here, right? So here will be on the other hand. You get it? Are you guys bored out of your minds? Okay, that's all. Then we're not doing the next part. I'll keep it till there. Is that okay?
Can we leave early? I want to